Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the channel. This is probably coming out the morning I'm having surgery, December 28th. I'll be in the hospital at 6 a.m. getting ready for surgery. So I plan on releasing this at that time. This video will be scheduled to release on the 28th at 8:45. By 8:45 a.m. I'll have gone through the pre-op stuff, and they probably started giving me anesthesia, and I'm probably laying on a table in the operating room, and the doctor's probably drawing lines on my face where he's going to cut the upper lip out and reattach it and all that stuff they do. Like if you've ever seen a plastic surgeon, how they draw lines all over you where they're going to cut on you, they're probably doing that right now. Anyway, hopefully you enjoy this interview with Afro Man Audits. It's pre-recorded and all that, of course. And anyway, it's Afro Man Audits after he gets out of jail. He's having an interview with firm Audits, and I never really realized how ignorant this guy was until I watched this interview. Afro Man Audits proves to be probably one of the most uneducated people on the planet. Check it out.
Did you get it cut while you were in there?
No.
Oh, it looks shorter for some reason.
That's what some people are saying. It's just because it's not picked out. If it was picked out, it'd be out to here.
Oh yeah, I bet. So, anyways, brother, what's been going on? How's living life now outside of jail?
I mean, shoot, it's still stressful. I mean, on December 14th, I had another sentencing for my other charge for first-degree harassment, which still makes zero sense to me how actually, I will be right back because I got some paperwork that I'll actually be able to read something, so it's not just off the top of my head.
Right.
The paperwork he has to go get, believe it or not, is where it's going to explain to us in great detail that the Constitution only allows him to be prosecuted if there's an injured party. Like, we've never heard that before, right? They can't prosecute him without an injured party, a person. It can't be the state. But he was found guilty on all of his charges and went to jail, but he's not guilty. Okay, I'm just going to let you listen to this guy and this idiocy that they actually believe this nonsense. Check it out.
Love you too. See you guys tomorrow. What are you going to do, here? All right, so
I forgot which binder it was, because I want to bring up the statute that they charged me with.
Okay.
Even though statute is not law, but
Well, that would be incorrect. A statute is a law enacted by the state legislature, who has the power to make laws because the 10th Amendment of the United States Constitution allows them to. Did I get that right? I think I got that right. I'm not an expert, but check me if I'm wrong.
that's what they still charge everybody under.
Oh, right.
So I can go over some case law too that states that statute is not law.
Okay. Well, that'd be cool. That's what we are here for. If any guys got any quick questions to ask him, or while he's looking this up, let me know in the chat. And
This is my favorite part of any broadcast, the question and answer part. Let's take a look at the first question for Afro Man Audits. This question is from @Dickwad. Hello, Firm Audits. I do have a question for Afro Audits. Do you like pineapple on your pizza? Well, I'm gonna jump in here and I'm gonna guess that yes, he does. He likes pineapple on his pizza. I mean, who doesn't? Thank you for that question. Now let's move on with the interview. But before we move on, might I suggest, Dickwad, that you get yourself a dictionary, because you spelled pineapple with one P, and I believe there are twos. Thank you very much.
Because whenever we go to court, the biggest thing that we always want to argue is jurisdiction. Like, jurisdiction is, I mean, a court can't proceed without jurisdiction.
right.
And
Okay, John Denicola just asked, have they filed a Rule 12.6b motion yet?
I do not
In his
know what
federal
that
case.
motion. I do not know what that motion is off the top of my head.
Well, why not?
But
It looks like these two are very prepared for this interview. None of them has a clue what's going on anywhere in the world except for inside their own little heads, and they can barely keep up with that.
courts state that oh, I got so much paperwork here. But well, for one, the Constitution of the United States only grants 2 jurisdictions. That's it.
Right.
And
Here we go, folks. The dumb is about to be unleashed on you.
it's under Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the U.S. Constitution, which states,
If you want to take a look at the U.S. Constitution, the articles, and everything that he's talking about, I'm going to put a link to it down in the description, and you see if you can find what he's saying in that article. I can't find it. It may be in there, but it is so long and expansive. I'm not going to take 2 hours to read it to figure out where it's at and what the context is of it, and apparently he hasn't done that either.
the Constitution grants U.S. courts 2 different criminal jurisdictions. One is a criminal jurisdiction under common law, and the other is criminal jurisdiction under admiralty law or military tribunal from Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17. And the state cannot charge any people and under common law, because in common law, in order for a court to have jurisdiction over you, the court must be able to produce an injured party. And that means you had to have stole something from someone, hit someone, caused some sort of injury to someone for the court to have jurisdiction over you.
Right.
In common law. And if the court cannot produce an injured party, then the court has no jurisdiction. And the court does not have the authority to claim the state as an injured party, because the state cannot be the judge and the prosecutor. And an officer of the state cannot be a witness.
I found this one section here, Enclave Clause, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution. Enclave Clause, the Congress shall have power to exercise exclusive legislation in all cases whatsoever over such district not exceeding 10 miles square as may, by secession of particular states and acceptance of Congress, become the seat of government in the United States. Now it sounds like they're talking about Washington, D.C. exclusively here, where the U.S. Capitol is, and the legislature and the Senate and all that stuff. So I'm not sure what he's going on about. I still haven't found that part that he's talking about.
Nor is the state one of the people possessing rights. So therefore, that's why when we all say, like when we're out auditing, how cops can't go solicit trespasses, they can't go solicit disorderly conduct, because they can't be a witness in court.
Here's a question from my audience. A lot of us watch those court cams, we watch Law Talk with Mike and channels like that, and how many times have we seen a police officer sitting in a witness box in a courtroom testifying in a trial as a witness? It happens every single day, hundreds of thousands of times a day. So I don't know what he's going on about. You can't solicit a trespass, you can't solicit this, you can't solicit that, you can't be a witness. It's all nonsense. It's all ridiculous and nonsense.
To that crime. They can't be the judge and prosecutor.
Okay.
Which is what they try to do when they solicit a charge.
That happened to me.
Yeah, they tried to do it to me, but I don't know. They try all sorts of stuff. But the court's gotten to me, to the point for me now, that it don't matter if I'm right or wrong. You're guilty.
Dude, we've all seen your videos of you ranting and raving and screaming and following people around and cussing and just going out of your way to be totally obnoxious. We know exactly what you do. It's not a far stretch to assume that Sometimes what you're doing is wrong, and apparently the courts agree with it. Anyway, yeah, right about now they're probably drawing lines on my unconscious butt laying on a table, getting ready to cut into my face. Oh, I hope I wake up after this is all done. That would be great. And anyway, I'm trying not to think about it while I make this. This may not be one of my best videos, but anyway, back to the video. We're not going to watch much more of this because it's absolutely dumb. It's just dumb.
I mean, it's just an automatic guilty. There's no fairness. There's no fair trial. There's no due process. There's nothing. It's just you're guilty.
I've got to end this here. I can't take any more of this stupid. I mean, for once in my life, I agree with him. He's guilty. The courts think he's guilty. I think he's guilty. Y'all think he's guilty, probably, except for you trolls who are on his side. Anyway, yeah, that's enough of that. I've got other things to worry about today, so you all have a great day. Hopefully I'll see you on the flip side. I'll make some posts in my community page once I become conscious and I'm able to function again. Good Lord willing, I'll wake up on the other side of this and everything will be fine. You all have a blessed day. Love you all. Bye.